Hey boos, let's get spooky. Today I wanted to go through my Moonology Manifestation Oracle deck, and it's a 48 card deck with a guidebook, so we are going to go through these and see what's inside. This is the very pretty back of the deck. New Moon in Aries, go for it. This card heralds good news. Opportunities abound, and the outlook is positive. Go through the doors that are opening up to you. There's every reason to believe you'll create what you want, even if you feel a long way from your goal. Keep going and be courageous. Chase your dreams with childlike enthusiasm and expect your desires to be satisfied. Don't sit around making plans. Do take action. This is crucial. Chase your goal, believe in divine timing, in love, make the first move if you dare. Financially, be proactive. New Moon in Taurus, know your worth. You are on the right track, but you need to go steadily. Knowing that you're worthy of your desires is crucial here. Opportunities open up when you believe in yourself. Dig deep and move past negative comments from others. No matter what happened in the past, if you're aiming to manifest something for the good of everyone concerned, you can do it. Good self-esteem will also boost your manifesting powers. So love yourself more, know your own worth, and others will too. Be true to your values. New Moon in Gemini. Think it through. A positive outcome lies ahead. However, to take this opportunity from the ethers and make it real, you need a positive mindset. On some level, you already know how to get what you want. Use your smarts, think it through, look for signposts about what to do next. Ask, what am I expecting? Focus on positive expectations. Expectations attract. If you're having doubts, talk to someone. Make a list of your goals. There is a way through. Use your mind and your words to help others see things your way. New Moon in Cancer. Relax. This card holds divine feminine energy, and drawing it strongly suggests that goddess energy is on your side. Relax. You and your loved ones are being looked after. Whatever your heart holds dearest is safe and well. This may not be the time to charge at what you want, so think about whether you can approach it from another angle. If someone in your life needs you, nurture them. Nurture and be gentle with yourself too. Your diet may need improving for your own well-being. New Moon in Leo. Shine. A new day is dawning. You're moving from darker times to light and are well on your way to your desired outcome. Be proud of who you are. Your self-confidence has got you this far, so keep on believing in yourself. Sometimes we have to fake it until we make it, and that's okay too. You're on the right track, and the future is bright. In relationships, carry yourself with respect, and others will respect you. Whatever challenges you're facing, consider taking a more creative approach. New Moon in Virgo. Trust all will be well. Sometimes we want everything to happen yesterday, but divine timing is a real thing. Sometimes we need more pieces of a jigsaw to fall into place before we can get what we want. Slowing down now is the key for you to get what you want. So take your time and allow events to unfold. See what you can do for others as a really quick and easy way both to distract yourself and to boost your good karma while you wait for your dreams to manifest. There's a reason why you pulled this card, so make sure you pay attention. New Moon in Libra. Know you are loved. There is a new or renewed love energy around you. It will be platonic, romantic, or otherwise. Whether you're single or attached, a new personal or professional relationship cycle is starting for you. Open your heart and be loving. The trick is to get involved with people you like, or even love, be that on a personal or platonic level. If you want a new friend, you're on the right track. For a work or money question, a new start is highly likely. In love, the sky's the limit now if you react with love. New moon in Scorpio. Go deeper. You're regaining control of a situation that cuts deep. You moved through your fears and can now see where the issue has come from. Now isn't the time to gloss over the facts. Rather, it's time for you to face your darkest concerns and go deeper. Your situation may need to crumble before it can get renewed. Magic is called for. It's crucial to stay strong now. Sexually, it's time to reach your true communion with your partner. Financially, this is a blessed time to work with someone on a joint venture. It's time to release a grudge. New moon in Sagittarius. Focus on the positive. The way is clear. All you have to do is make sure you enjoy the ride. That should be easy enough. As long as you stop worrying and start believing in your own good luck, it's all true that life goes in cycles, and this card shows that you're moving into good luck phase. As Abraham Hicks says, think about what you do want, not about what you don't want. Focus on the positive now. Your manifesting is definitely on track, and the more you can master the art of feeling good, the longer it'll stay that way. New moon in Capricorn. Step up and lead. The good news is that you know what you want, and on some level, you know how to get it. Step up and know that you're the boss of your own life. A new, more disciplined approach is needed, or a new plan. Strategy is called for. This card reminds you that ambition isn't a dirty word. Whether you want to create in your life, whatever you want to create in your life, there's no such thing as too big a goal, but break your plans into smaller achievable pieces. Slow and steady wins the race. Release any blocks to success. New moon in Aquarius. Open up to change. Big changes are forecast, but you need to let events unfold with as little steering as possible from you. Sometimes you just need to take a bit of space from a person or a situation. If you know you've been too emotional about someone or something, this card offers you a chance to cool things down. A rational, even slightly aloof assessment of your current circumstances is called for. Allow for things to develop. Try to think of your situation from a different angle. New moon in Pisces. Attuned to the divine. You have the opportunity to slip into the flow of life now. When that happens, you want what is happening, and what is happening is what you want. Your manifesting is working perfectly. Just make sure that you stay attuned to your higher self, and you'll be well on your way to feeling blissfully happy and in tune with your dreams. Meditation is the best way to connect to your higher self, so practice it if you know how, or try learning from an online instructional video. Above all else, be kind to yourself and others. First quarter moon in Aries. Step into your power. Something is holding you back from racing towards your next goal. Achieving anything is nearly always part inspiration and part hard work. Believe that you can create whatever you want. Be you. Take action and be smart, but also be bold. Don't allow inhibitions of others restrictions hold you back. Be systematic and allow yourself to get excited about what you want. If someone seems to be working against you now, deal with your emotions as calmly as you can. First quarter moon in Taurus. Release control. What in your life are you trying just a bit too hard to do? What are you absolutely stuck on? To the point where you won't even entertain other ideas? You need to release your grip on life. Whatever you want, release it into the universe and trust that the universe will come back to you with whatever it is for your highest good. If you're feeling possessive about someone or something, your challenge now is to live and let live. In a financial situation, self-worth is the key. Avoid get-rich-quick schemes. First quarter moon in Gemini. Speak your world into being. Think about what you want. Do you really believe you can create it? Do you believe you have what it takes to do? Or do you secretly doubt yourself? Worse, are you quietly preparing for failure? Say it ain't so. Here's the thing. You can't fool the universe. Repeated affirmations that you don't believe are a waste of time. Believe in your magic. If someone has spoken or written unkind words to you, counter them with kind words to yourself. Try it. Speak your words into being. Talk about it as though it's already happening. First quarter moon in Cancer. Push through any insecurity. Drawing this card suggests you may be allowing self-doubt to derail you. Chances are that you started off strong, fast out the gate and full of bravado, but now you're allowing fears and doubts to cloud your vision. Family issues coming up now need to be dealt with. They need dealing with. Maybe you think you're not good enough, or you're waiting for something to go wrong. This isn't the way to get what you want in life. Instead, be kind to yourself and others, work on your insecurities, and head towards your goals. First quarter moon in Leo. Be humble. Tension is in the air. You know that you can achieve your goals, which is half the battle. But this card suggests you need to be less show and more substance as you move slowly towards your goals. Don't try to impress anyone with money. Avoid allowing your ego to overwhelm you. Don't opt for something merely because you think it'll impress others. Practice grounding. In a financial situation, slow your spending. In love, if you're being stubborn or possessive, now is the time to stop. Sorry if you can hear my chinchillas running around. It's playtime. First quarter moon in Virgo. Assess the situation. Stop, breathe, and take stock. Perhaps you've taken on too much. Now's the time to be reliable and practical. Laziness is your enemy. Also, don't be too influenced by the crowd and what they're saying. Do you still want what you used to want, and as much? If so, are you really doing what needs to be done to make your dreams real? Express how you feel, but do it without too much self-criticism or criticism of others. Make an honest inventory about where you could do more to manifest your dreams. First quarter moon in Libra. Keep your heart open. Are you too attached to someone, or perhaps to your current goal? It's a wonderful thing to care deeply. However, if you start to smother the person or situation you love, you could run into trouble. Work with others as you move towards your goals, but don't become so dependent that you give away your power. Keep your heart open. This card can also suggest that it's time to negotiate something, and the way to manifest your goals now could be to come up with a solution that pleases everyone. First quarter moon in Scorpio. Release your blocks. When it comes to pushing through your fears and any other negative feelings, you're going to have to dig deeper. The only thing we have to fear is fear itself, because fear blocks us. Make time to clear any toxic feelings around you. Don't let pride stop you from showing how dearly you want something. It's okay to be vulnerable. If you know the people you're dealing with are trustworthy, think about others as much as yourself. First quarter moon in Sagittarius. Believe in your good luck. Whatever is going on in your life, you need to take care of the small stuff, and the big stuff will fall into place. Problems can arise now because of carelessness or a judgment lapse. Avoid telling everyone your opinion until you're sure you know exactly what's going on. Think about the baby steps you need to take on the way to your goal, or don't take too many risks. Believe in your own good luck and don't be arrogant about it. Think an important decision through very carefully before taking action. First quarter moon in Capricorn. Unleash your kindest self. Are you being too hard on yourself or someone else? Do you think you need to be strict with yourself or other people to get where you want to go? Your challenge now is to be disciplined in terms of doing what needs to be done to get what you want without sucking all the joy out of it. Feeling good about life is one of the most powerful tools you have when it comes to manifesting. So be kind and your most charming self. First quarter moon in Aquarius. Trust the universe. It's time to release your grip on a situation. Passion is good, but too much can become manic. Sometimes we feel too much intensity around our dreams because we're scared they won't come true. But that's counterproductive. Live and let live a little. State your intention to the universe, then detach. Trust the universe to see what happens. The tighter your grip now, the more likely you are to lose out. And this is doubly true if you've been jealous or had issues to do with sex or money. Avoid trying too hard to influence someone else. First quarter moon in Pisces. Honor your feelings. Are you putting a good front? Acting like you're bright and breezy but hiding your real feelings rather than acting as though everything is fine. If you're worried about certain issues, it's best to deal with them. Avoid getting so wrapped up in your feelings that you overwhelm yourself and everyone else involved in the situation. If you deny your feelings, you'll go nowhere fast with your manifesting. Look at the big picture and use your intuition. Avoid blowing an upset out of proportion. Full moon in Aries. Cool your emotions. Are you in the middle of an argument or perhaps in the mood to pick an argument? Surely not. Or are you being overly forward? This is a time of heated emotions and frayed tempers. Anger is better than despair, as Abraham Hicks taught us, because anger spurs us on to do something, but you may get better results if you master your emotions. Certainly avoid stirring the pot or it could boil over. Cooling your emotions and being the peacemaker means you'll attract more peaceful outcomes. Full moon in Taurus. Detoxify. You need to detox in order to restore equilibrium to your situation. Perhaps you've been obsessing and have fallen into a negative headspace. Whatever the case, you need to release any dramas, possessiveness, and stubbornness to free up everything. Digging in your heels won't help, and neither will allowing yourself to be mean. It could be a spiritual, emotional, or physical detox that's called for. Full moon in Gemini. Embrace the flow of life. Have you been fast talking lately, or is someone trying to fast talk you? Your best bet could simply be to keep quiet for a while. You or someone else in this situation needs some space. Taking a moment out of the constant carry-on will allow you to see what's going on. There's a tug of war between worrying about all the details of how to solve your issue and taking a moment to get some more perspective. Let life flow. Gratitude will help. It's a good time to change your mind about someone or something. Full moon in Cancer. Let your fears dissolve. Fear and neediness may now be at play. Fear is debilitating while neediness isn't usually very attractive. Acting out of fear is a risky response, so if you dwell on your insecurities, what you'll manifest is an extension of those insecurities. The reason why we should face our fears is that in doing that, they often simply dissolve. If we don't face them, they can influence us to act in ways we otherwise wouldn't, which means we can end up manifesting the very thing we were hoping to avoid. To see off the fear that's in you, face it right now. Full moon in Leo. Go wild. There are times when your best bet in manifesting and in life is to throw all your cards up in the air, so to speak, and see how they fall. As tempting as it might be to try to control a situation, you'll be better off now if you just release and go a little wild. You'll get an answer to your question soon, so you might as well enjoy the ride. The unexpected thing is that having fun is one of the most powerful ways of manifesting your desires. Distance yourself from arrogant people. Full moon in Virgo. Take inspired action. This card is bursting with goddess energy and reminds you that while it's wonderful to have lofty dreams, you also need to ground those desires by taking inspired action. Commune with the heavens, but take practical steps down here on earth. Draw down the energies of the divine by doing something as seemingly trivial as making a bullet point list of what you need to do to manifest your dreams into reality. Also, know that you're 100% worthy of your dreams. Ditch self-encampment? Enfacement? I don't know, criticism and second-guessing yourself and others. Full moon in Libra. Find balance. Focusing on your own wants and needs is understandable. We all need to look after ourselves. However, this card suggests you need to find balance between what you need versus what someone else needs. Walk a mile in their shoes. Once you understand where they're coming from and why you can take action, if you've been through a worrying time, including regarding your health, this card reminds you to find the right people for help. Make up your own mind about your situation rather than being too influenced by others. Full moon in Scorpio. Breathe through the tension. There's a strong sexual energy around you now. The good news is that sexual energy is very creative. After all, it leads to an act that creates humans. A tense situation could be about to boil over, so go carefully. Time spent outdoors will help you calm your emotion as well as increasing your general well-being. You need to find balance between your emotions and your sensual side. Don't deny this part of yourself. Use the energy to create what you want. Full moon in Sagittarius. See the bigger picture. At this point, your best bet is to be the bigger person in whatever situation is on your mind. If harsh words have been exchanged, this card comes with a gentle suggestion to diffuse the upset with some humor. The world is your oyster when you draw this card, but you need to find a balance between where you are and where you want to be. It may be that you need to do some more research before you move closer towards whatever you want. When you're manifesting, the journey of discovery can be as empowering as dreaming the dream. Full moon in Capricorn. Take a reality check. This card has two sides to it, literally and metaphorically. If you've been worrying about something, the good news is that you shouldn't waste another moment worrying, as it won't help. Some things only happen once, and that can be really good news. If you're wondering about how something you're keen on is going to turn out, this card could be a sign that you've hit a roadblock. If you want to change that, you're going to need to put in extra effort with your manifesting work. Full moon in Aquarius. Be real. Sometimes we pursue someone or something for all the wrong reasons. Our ego gets involved, and before we know it, we're driving ourselves crazy by chasing something that may not have even been right for us. This card reminds you that sometimes you need to go back off a little. Worry less and trust more. Life is about fun and laughter, but you'll take all the fun out of it if you spend too long in your head rather than in your heart. You might win, but it might not be a great victory. Release. Full moon in Pisces. Forgive. Be careful that you're not coming at your current situation with your mind made up. This card is a reminder that life is an unfolding mystery and you need to go with it. Instead of trying too hard to tick every box of your dreams to come true, fall into the dream a little. It could well be that what's blocking you from your current manifestation is that you haven't forgiven yourself or someone else for something that happened in the past. To boost your manifesting powers, forgive yourself and anyone who needs forgiveness. Last quarter moon in Aries. Work through your feelings. Someone's had their feelings hurt. Maybe it's you. Deal with this upset, especially, but not only if it's on the home front. Whatever is going on right now will get better if you take steps to make sure that no one is feeling like they've been emotionally run over. If you feel like your feelings have been trampled on, it's time to work through them and clear them. Then you can move towards your goals. It's hard to manifest when hurt feelings are in the way. Last quarter moon in Taurus. Be proud of yourself. Do you really believe in you? No one is perfect, but you need to believe in yourself and what you have to offer. Be proud of yourself. You came to this earth with a purpose to fulfill. Drawing this card suggests that there are a lot of unresolved self-worth questions that need to be answered before you can start to create the life you know is waiting for you. Be real is the key here. Don't pretend for appearance sake. You're more than allowed to be encouraged to be your real self. Last quarter moon in Gemini. Clear your mind. Fretting is a sweet sounding word for feeling anxious. Drawing this card suggests that you or someone close to you is fretting. As you already know, this won't help you move closer to your goals, as it means you're directing thoughts and energy into what you don't want rather than what you do want. Deliberately manifesting a goal comes from a happy place where you feel good. So focus on making a list of your concerns, then talk them through to clear your mind. This is far more likely to bring good results. Last quarter moon in Cancer. Take a breather. Sometimes situations start with much promise and then get fatigued or fizzle out. This is normal. If a situation is dragging on and everyone is becoming far too sensitive, it might be time to take a breather. Is this still what you want? If a situation is slipping away from you, it could be due to self-doubt or because too many people are trying to get their own way. If you're struggling to find a balance with a VIP in your life or a personal or professional connection, it may be time to show your feelings. Last quarter moon in Leo. Lighten up. What's happening for you right now can turn out well, but you need to find a balance between the light and the dark of the situation. Get in touch with some lighter and happier feelings to clear away any energetic debris that may have grown out of your fears. That said, it isn't about glossing over any dramas and pretending all is well. If it isn't, a positive attitude towards life now will help you clear away any upsets. Last quarter moon in Virgo. Attend to the details. It would be lovely to think that manifesting means just snapping your fingers and magically making everything better. However, there's more to do than that. Past worries, mean comments, self-doubt, and fears need to be dealt with before you can start to feel good. A tedious task may need to be taken care of before you can move forwards. They had a typo. And make the magic happen. Worries slow down your ability to make magic, so attend to the details, then you can have fun. Last quarter moon in Libra. Make time for self-love. Have you been trying to please all the people all the time when you're not quite happy yourself? There's quite a difference between wanting to live positively and spiritually bypassing when you refuse to acknowledge your feelings. You can't fool the universe, so pretending to be happy when you're sad will get you nowhere. Rather, you need to deal with your feelings. That's the only way. If you're people-pleasing, stop. Think about what's going on and why you're doing it, and if you're in an unbalanced relationship, address the situation. Last quarter moon in Scorpio. Reveal what needs to be seen. There's some things that people just don't like to talk about. Drawing this card suggests that there's an issue or situation in your life now that might be easy to air. Might not be easy to air, my bad. Or perhaps you feel that you shouldn't air it. That's fine. Now is a time for you to reveal only what you want to be seen. Don't feel the need to discuss everything with everyone. Some matters require discretion. The less codependent you are, the better chance you have of getting what you want. Last quarter moon in Sagittarius. Practice gratitude. The good news is, even though you have some issues that need tackling, they're nothing that you can't manage. More good news is that the best way for you to clear the air and reach a breakthrough right now, so you can get on with your life and go the way you wish it was, is to have a good old-fashioned laugh. It's all too easy to take life seriously. This card urges you to take a lighter approach in life if you want to manifest your dreams. Last quarter moon in Capricorn. Leave the past behind. Something standing in between what you want and how you can get it. That's okay. Now you know it's there and you can do something about it. You just need to be strategic. It's wonderful to go for things with a childlike carefree attitude, but drawing this card suggests you need a proper plan as well. Leave the past behind. You may need to move through and clear a criticism someone has made of you, which has somehow burned itself into your brain. You have some work to do. Last quarter moon in Aquarius. Reflect on your priorities. Drawing this card suggests it's time to be more grounded and work on what really matters to you. Once you're clear about your priorities, you can start to allot time, energy, and focus to them. If you want to create something solid, it takes a mix of good ideas and practical work. The most important thing work out now is what's really important to you and whether you're living your life in accordance with that. If not, this card is a nudge to make those changes so you can achieve what you want. And finally, the last quarter moon in Pisces. Talk less, feel more. The danger in your current situation is that you're going to be really good at starting things and less good at finishing them. This card suggests you need to talk less and feel more. So rather than telling people what you want right now, feel your feelings about what you want. What comes up? Do you believe in yourself or not? Perhaps you started strong but are running out of steam. If so, go within and ask yourself how committed you are to your goals. Remember, it's okay to change your mind. But that is it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know how you felt about these cards. I think there's a lot of different ways that we can use them. Also in here, they have like, when to manifest your magic, how to tune in with your manifesting powers, manifesting mix, manifesting mindset, like all those fun things that I did not have the time, energy, voice power, English strength in my brain to read for you guys. So, yeah, this is going to be a fun deck to play with. Thanks for watching. I love you. Don't forget to subscribe, not only to this channel, but all my channels. I have some good ones, okay?